What's good, everybody? I hope y'all are doing well and staying safe. Let me get this paused. Pause that. Minimize that. And bring this up. Bring that up. Okay. Alright, so real quick today, we are going to be doing as minimal actions per hour as possible. My hands are killing me, so I'm going to be playing balloons while I do the thing that I was doing last night. It's just, I'm going to need something else to do, otherwise I will just fall asleep. That's a little too boring for me. That's a little too boring. So, yeah. During the breaks, I will be... hold up here. During the breaks, I will be scripting over on balloons here. So, if you know, everybody is, all the white knights are correct and DE knows everything, they should be able to tell that I'm using auto hotkey over here, because they do allow scripting as long as it's on a designated account that is only going to be doing private play and nothing interacting with the, like, multiplayer event leaderboards and all of that. So, that's what we'll be doing over here. Balloons is actually fun. Yeah, I enjoyed balloons, man. That's what we'll be doing during the break, so that'll be running on the side there. How you doing though, Trippa? How you doing, Seal? But my hands are absolutely fried today, and I need a break. But I have to keep this time going. Unfortunately, the game is only stable for so long. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, the game is only stable for so long. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be continuing on that endless one that I was working on. This is like my favorite map overall. I absolutely love this map, so we are going to continue on with this goodness over here. Hold on here. I can't read all that. What happened for you today? What do you mean, what happened for me today? I think it was W for that, yeah. Let's get one of those in here. Your hands being fried? Oh, it's just the overall of the day-to-day of doing this. Do you know what's like... have you seen my macros for all video? Let me ask that. And do you know what's wrong with my hands? Like, in general? And like, why I use macros on Warframe and everything? Or use macros in general in games that allow it, I should say. Oh, okay, well, you know what's wrong, yeah. It's just all you need to know is what's wrong, more or less. Yeah. It's just the collective day by day. I'm on, like, my 4th day of doing this, man. My hands are really hurting. I had a 260,000 shot combo, man. That's a lot. That's a lot, man. That's... So I'm going to be resting my hands for a few days so that they just get better. And then by the time like all this whole strat here falls off and I like specters can't like assist me properly in killing acolytes without having my buffs, that's when it becomes a different story. That's when I'm going to hope my hands come back by that time though. Because I can do some clicking, but I can't be spam clicking like that again. Not for a little bit. I'll just leave that like that. What is it with people's fascination of a foot pedal? I'm so confused. What is it with people's fascination and using a foot pedal for gaming? Can I inquire? I have never seen so many people fascinated with using a foot pedal before in my life. You have no clue, man, how many people have said to me, I use a foot pedal, you should use a foot pedal. Have you ever thought of a foot pedal? What about a foot pedal? Hey, a foot pedal? Like, I want to say I've seen close to 100 comments talking about a foot pedal. Problems with my hands? My brain just, I don't know, I just can't comprehend it. What DE just needs to do at the end of the day is make it so that all weapons in the game are hold to shoot. All the abilities are hold to cast. They'll recast when holding and all that. That's all DE needs to do. Auto melee in the whole game. That's it. Just do that. Just do that. That's all DE needs to do. That's the sad part. There are some other games where it's a different story, but those games allow macroing and scripting and stuff like that, and they're very open about how they allow it. That's the problem with DE, is they're not open about the full terms that they allow it in. Ninja Kiwi was completely open with me. They didn't have any issue about it. I told them exactly what I was going to be doing and all of that, and they had no issues just telling me, okay, yeah, no, that's fine. That's it. I have an account that is flagged for modded / script play, and I will be making a second account so that I can do things online as well. But they don't want the account to interact with any online play if you do any sorts of modding or anything like that. And because accounts are free, it's not really a big deal. Kind of like, you know, Warframe accounts aren't a big deal. Could we just have maybe like a scripted account, you know, a macro account? How about that? Do the same thing Ninja Kiwi is doing. Flag an account for this chances that, or for the fact that it does it. Now, to me, that would make sense. It's a free-to-play game, so you could just make another account. I don't know, though. Maybe I'm making too much sense. Maybe I'm making too much sense. Like, there are ways to go around this so that your players can do things that you allow. And if you're worried about, say, trading, but you still want the players to be able to trade because, you know, they do deserve to be able to, just give us half as many trades on that account. I don't care. I really don't care. You used to give me MR back in the day. You would give me more trades. That's far more harmful to the market as a whole than anything that I do. Mobile has auto shoot? I know it does. I went over that in my macros for all video. Yeah. Auto shoot, it also has auto melee. And it's so, yeah, no, it kind of goes places with that. I'm trying to remember key bindings here. Let me do it extra large, because when we start getting a lot of things on screen, I'm not going to be able to see shit from my cursor. I'm trying to remember key bindings with this, so... who did I want to put down again? Yeah, we can actually just throw down a wizard, that's fine. Ow. I don't necessarily want to do anybody with a trigger cast yet, or with an ultimate. Yeah, I agree, Trippa. I agree. On an outdated version? No, I'm not dropping any frames. Am I buffering for anybody else? Not for you? Okay. Okay. I'll do that. Let's upgrade some of these. Brain's still stable here? Okay, okay. Oh, you know what I think? Oh, it's because I forgot to reset my internet before I started this. Oh, son of a bitch, I forgot to restart the internet. Oh. Oh, damn it. Huh. May have to do that. Let me get one of these. What was the key binding? Was it G? No, was it? It wasn't H. Was it J? No, it wasn't J. What was it? Okay. Oh, that's an awkward. Ow. Okay. Is my DPI up all the way? My hand just moving that bad today. Jesus. The only story mission you actually wanted to sit through was Realm. I've never been one for the story in the game. But I definitely can understand people that are for the story in the game. Because it definitely doesn't... The slight little bit that I do pay attention to it, it doesn't seem bad at all. Voice acting is actually really good. Cinematics are phenomenal. My god, they're phenomenal. The ones I have to sit through, they do a good job with cinematics, man. Like, Warframe need to be off making movies, not video games. I'm sorry, I love Warframe, I do, but like they have a real talent for cinematics. They have a real talent for cinematics. We'll just do that. This way everybody has full detection. For like 4 hours. Yeah, that's about how long I sat there. My first time I did it, I really didn't like it, but they made a good amount of improvements to it. The last time I did it on the new account, like the movement system of all the little mini stories and all that, the character movements in those had gotten significantly better. Significantly better. So that is one thing I can say about the new experience that I had with New War. Yeah, exactly. I liked that question about the tabletop. I'm not really a fan of tabletop stuff, but my god, that was a good question. My god, that was a good question. That was a phenomenal question. Over at the PAX event, I don't know if y'all saw that. That was a good question. Yeah, at the PAX event, one of the people came up and they asked about if Warframe ever thought about doing a TTRPG. Tabletop RPG. Kind of like D&D, you know? And like all those other kind of tabletop games. That's just like that right there. That right there, DE. Or that right there. That right there. That's a gold mine right there, in my subjective opinion. Using the star chart and all of that type of stuff, and oh man, that would be a lot of work though. I mean, even Megan said that. That would be, we wouldn't be able to do anything. It's like, I agree with that. I do agree, but it's a good idea. Like, it's not a bad idea, but it's an expensive idea. But you know, if you were willing to do publishing at one time, why not be willing to put a team towards that? Make it a slow term project. Yeah. You favored. Yeah, I would agree, boss. If you like the slower end of gameplay and all that, more methodical, if you will, then New War was actually really good for you, because it was a lot more methodical at the end of the day. I mean, I ran it like a speedrunner, if I'm to be completely honest with you. I ran that shit like a speedrunner. I ignored pretty much everything that I could. I'd just run by everything, just haul ass. And then if I died, I figured out I couldn't skip it, so then like I'd figure out exactly to what point I didn't need to kill things anymore. I broke that shit down like a speed run. Yeah, I actually thought that was interesting. That was interesting to say. I can't say there's going to be any favorite in anything. I have to wait to see how the mechanics work. I'm not attached to a frame. I'm just attached to the fact that I haven't hit a skill ceiling on the frame. That's all that really is. And this here in particular, this run with no macros, it's either this or Octavia. And you just... no. You know what I mean? That's my choices. It's this or Octavia, because I need a character that I've had a lot of experience on in order to do this properly, without having to, like, do the trial and error joys of things. Did I upgrade this one here on the top tier? Oh, I did. I didn't realize that. Okay. That's fine. Who's the key binding for the engineer monkey? Damn, like all my specters gone. Is it me just killing the acolytes then at that rate? Okay, it is. Okay. I guess it's they're trying to, oh, so they're killing themselves with viral. That's how this strat's working. They're killing themselves with viral and the bubble together. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, I found a new interaction with viral. Oh, I never actually realized that. Oh, that's cool. So viral Zenistar is actually the shit. Ah. Cool. I like it. Anyways, Engineer L. Okay. Maybe can I stick you... I guess I'll stick you right here, and we'll go bottom row with a larger area. And we can put that, I guess, right here. Actually, we'll put that right here. I like this one. I like that spot. I like that spot. And I'm guessing what the Ignis is doing is it's reducing their armor, so when they get, yeah, you see they're dying a little bit slower now, as when they're closer. So they're not within range to shoot me, so now my kills per hour are going down. Okay, so it's going to be particular on where I place this. If I place it too far away, it's going to actually slow down my kill rate. Ah, they have to be within range to shoot at me. That's the important thing. Otherwise, what would I need? Fire. I would need radiation. If I did radiation, then it would work probably. Why does my health keep ticking away? Oh, I have combat discipline on. Oh, that's not the right person. Forgot what that is. Aura mod. It makes it damages me whenever I get a killing whenever I kill something, but heals my squad mates. But the main reason I use it is to proc Avenger, because you have to receive damage to proc Avenger. So it's my way to keep Avenger running. You can also use it for Arcane Grace and Arcane Guardian. So if you're in lower tier content, you'll be able to obtain that easier in that regard. Been combat discipline main for years now. Until years. I didn't learn it. Someone else told me it, so someone I don't have associations with anymore, but yeah. I like that one there, maybe? No, it's just gonna go to the gunner. There we go. No, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Just focus on the future and getting yourself put together and making yourself better. That's really what I can say. From my past experiences with breakups, it's the best thing you can do. Don't let it jade your point of view of things or anything like that. Just work on yourself and try to make yourself as best as you can as a person. And one day, you may meet someone that you click with right. As long as you keep your mind open for possibilities and such like that, you have a much better chance. What do I think about Cedo? Not bad. I've seen some decent work done with it. It's not a terrible weapon. Definitely nothing in the top tier range, but it's definitely a decent weapon. And as for its actual MR requirement, it's actually a really good weapon. Based off of its MR requirement. Which is best for me, though? Oh, I don't know, it depends on what I'm doing. I don't have a weapon that's best for me. Yeah. I have, like, Barama and Sporothrix are probably my most enjoyed weapons that I use. I would say. I love me a Barama, and I love me a Sporothrix, especially with the augment. Even without the augment, though, Sporothrix is good. 'Tis is good. Let's place one of these as well. We're gonna go for that. And we'll do Druid Reach. There is no best weapon, really. It's just use what you enjoy, and that's pretty much how it is. If you have the right build for something, you'll be able to kill pretty much anything in the game baseline when you're just going through the star chart, Steel Path or not. Do you have the arcanes already from Steel Path? That's one of the biggest questions I have to ask. If you don't have those already, you're going to suffer a little bit in Steel Path. I'm just going to let you know. Because even my new account's suffering in Steel Path because I don't, like... Because I have to get an adapter together before I can throw on the arcane. I gotta get the plat together for it. Yeah, you're gonna suffer no matter what, man. Unfortunately, like, if... It's weird. Steel Path feels like you need those arcanes to work properly. I mean, you can do without them, of course, but it's just so much more convenient with it, and it opens up your pool of weapon selection so much more. What's good, Knowns? How you doing? Really hard with syndicates, though. How to get the mods together and everything for certain frames. That definitely can help. That definitely can help. Yo, what's up, Noel? How you doing? Yes, it is. I got it figured out to where I could alt-tab between them and not have XSplit keep popping up with the in-game HUD, so... And my hands are killing me today. Especially my right one. I'm not really good for spam clicking like I was yesterday. Or like I have been over these past days. So I'm using the other part of my kit. Because this was planned for. This was actually all planned for. I knew this was going to happen. And I was like, well, how am I going to get around that? And I figured that out. I was like, okay, well, I can do this should work here like that. This one had a slightly different interaction from what I expected it to be, though. More pleased of its interaction, to be fair with you, though. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Essentially, the enemy just kills themselves with viral. And I just gotta kill these guys. Yeah, I had already planned for this to happen. I just didn't expect it to be so boring last night when I did it. Like, I was falling asleep while I was doing it. So I was like, well, if I'm going to be falling asleep, the best thing I can do then would be actually just load up a different video game at the same time. Yeah. What? What's wrong? I mean, I don't have it in 2 times speed, to be fair, so... Could have it in 2 times speed. That'd be a lot harder. I'd have to be moving back and forth a lot more, and I don't really want to do that. My wrist hurts so much, but I need something else to keep my mind engaged. It's just not working trying to do. Just Warframe. I think, did I do top row here? Oh, we're gonna do bottom row. It's expensive as shit, but I don't care. Do you think DE is going to do something about these types of runs? I don't know, man. These have been in the... To be honest, these have been in the game since 2015, bro. This isn't a different... Like, don't think this is a new type of play, bro. This has been in the game for almost a decade. Since Endurance started, this is how Endurance has been ran. This is nothing new. People used to do, like, 25-hour missions back in the old Void Key days. It was a normal thing. It was a very normal thing back in the old days, in all the Void Key days and all that. This type of stuff was extremely normal. This isn't anything like... that's what blows me away, is this isn't anything new for DE. They had this in their past. When the Void Key system was a thing, this is what the game was. It was people doing this type of stuff. You would have a Necro sitting in the corner with a 3 macro, just spamming 3, just wah, wah, because back then, Necros' 3 was it wasn't a toggle, it was a cast. So they would just use macros. And DE allowed it because they understood it was bad, it was painful design, and then they did end up changing it to a toggle ability. And I guarantee the reason why they changed it to a toggle ability was because of how many people actually just had to macro it, even if you were only doing a 20-minute run. Could you imagine even just sitting there for 20 minutes on Necros spamming 3? That's all you do. One place, spam 3. Just spam click it. You cannot click it enough. Like that's the reality of what this game used to be. So if DE somehow has a problem with it, I don't understand how, because everything was significantly harder to kill back in the day in the sense of the damage number, or the mods that and everything and systems we had available compared to now. I mean, people were still doing this stuff. There's footage all over the internet if you actually look for it. The only break you actually got from this type of gameplay back in the day, especially before shield gating occurred, was playing Covert Lethality Arbara, or you were doing excavation. And how excavation used to be the survival of the game. It was one node, if I remember correctly, it was one node that spawned down, and you just had to keep that going. You just stood there by it the whole time, that's all you did. Yeah, I did know. Can we place you here? No? Okay, well, he's gonna be out of range of this stuff. I believe... Oh, let me put down Zenny stuff. I believe... It was 42, that was, yeah, we wanted the top one, just so I could secure it in there and not have to care. It's a bit of a waste of money, but I don't really care. I'd rather just secure it. Anybody want? There we go. Somebody stood up. Somebody lived. You miss old enemy scaling? I vibe you there, Thomas. I can say acolytes at level 10,000 do... They feel like corpus mobs at level 10,000, is what I would say. They feel like corpus mobs at 10k. So it's like, it's kind of close, you know? Kinda. At around like 12 to 13k, they kind of start feeling like real, like old school Grenier. But, you know, I mean, we're talking we're talking like, you know, 90 hours into a run. It's not reasonable to ask anybody to find challenge in the game. Yeah, kind of close. It's kind of close, man. I mean, it's somewhat, it's kind of there. It's somewhat, like, I don't know, man. In 2021. Oh, yeah, they were. Instead of an S curve, they were exponential. So it just, the curve went straight up like that along the line, along the graph linear, instead of doing an up and then going down and then, yeah. So the overall scaling is far different. Pretty much mobs at level cap now are around level 250 to 300 back in the old days. Is what I saw, at least on a forum post, that a lot of people concurred with back when they first changed the system. Just to give you an idea. So level cap nowadays is just like little child's play to any actual veteran player who played at level cap back in the day. This is why I just call the game a playground of just do what you want. Don't worry about what's best to use or anything like that. As long as you figure out how to understand the game, you'll understand that none of that stuff matters. Top 5 Warframes 2024. None of that shit matters. You just play the game and enjoy yourself, and you will shred everything in existence if you learn how to play the frame and the kit you want to use. Some weapons are going to work better on other ones, and that's something you will have to accept. Maybe the weapon's so shitty that, like, because it doesn't have, like, a variant that makes it proper, you have to actually switch over to using something else, you know, but, like, a different weapon with that frame that you want to use. But as long as you figure out the synergy between the two, there's going to be a plethora of weapons, even just from your dojo and the marketplace, that'll get you to Steel Path and get you cleared all the way through it, and you'll just be chilling at, like, all the way up to, like, level 300. Like, hard chilling. Mods and arcanes are more important than weapons in this game. Than weapons and frames, I should say. Mods and arcanes are far more important than weapons and frames. And Archon shards are just a luxury. It's a projectile that has innate punch through. And it's one of the hard... What is this? What in tarnation was that? What the hell did I hit to make that pop up? Hold on here. My fucking Spotify popped up. Where is that? I don't know why. I'm not a fan of that. It looked like Spotify, at least. I'm not sure, though. It was a very weird screen. It was a very weird screen. I will say. It was a very weird screen. I have never seen it before ever playing the game. Y'all couldn't see it, which is kind of weird. It was overlaid on mine. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell that was. Like, I saw a folder for, like, music or stuff, like, or something like that, too. Like, it just kind of confuses me. If I see it again, I'm gonna try and screenshot it. If I see it happen again, I'm gonna try and screenshot it. This way I can do research on it. Kind of caught me so off guard that I just didn't have a chance. I've never seen it before, though, playing the game. Playing any of these games, to be honest. It's kind of confusing. But it only popped up on Warframe. I'm just hitting random buttons right now, as you can tell. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell I just, like, what happened there. I just get remote viewed or something? DE watching or something? I mean, they're able to do that. Just never seen something like that. Okay, so I know that one's good, I know that one's good, and that one's good. Okay. So we can just go ahead and upgrade. I think the wisest thing to do is take off auto start here. Now let's wait until the round ends, and then we'll do that. Balloons world record, let's go. I don't have full monkey knowledge, so I don't think I'll get that far. My highest so far is around like 300, so. But I didn't have double monkey money back then. I have double monkey money now. I should be able to get higher. Should be able to get higher. But yeah, I'm like level 123 right now, is what I am. Somewhere around there. Low 120s. So we're getting there, we're close. We're like 40 levels off or something like that. Do you think Archon shards are useless? No, they're not useless. They're just not necessary. But they're a phenomenal addition into any build, and some of them also help create new playstyles and such like that, or enhance a playstyle to the point to where it becomes viable at higher end play. So Archon shards are far from worthless. They're an amazing quality of life tool that brings a lot of it brings a lot of extra things into a build as a whole and brings it up into a different caliber of actual power increase. But as for being necessary, like I said, not even in the slightest. We didn't need them back in the day on the old EHP system, but if you are new to the game and you're trying to get good as quick as possible, they're going to be a phenomenal tool for you. And no matter what, they're going to be good to use. It makes you stronger, thus it makes you better. Because generally, with the more damage that you can do, the easier it can be to learn the overall game. So that is always something to keep in mind. Ow. Come on. Come on. So, are they worth taking the time with the way Archon shards are going to be set up in the patch and all that? I would definitely say they're going to be worth it. Right now, they're kind of worth it. I just don't like how you get them currently, and the gating behind. Not so much the gating as more even just the RNG of things. So, but yeah, they're worth getting on a regardless case. There's no reason why I would say not to get them. Any system in the game is like that, though. There's any of the systems we have in the game that we didn't have back then, they're all worth getting, but are they necessary? No. Is it going to make you learning the game easier on levels that you just don't even want to imagine? But is it necessary? No. Will there be more suffering if you don't? Yes. Yes. These are all things to consider. I could definitely see that. I could definitely see that. Alright, you can just auto-start this now. And what did I do? I did bottom tier on that one. I did top on this one. I did bottom on this one. I did middle on this one. I did bottom on this one. And we did this on this one. Okay. And then alright, this one we'll do the bottom row. And then this one we can do middle row. There we go, we're about to hit 1,300 minutes. We'll be 20 minutes off of 22 hours. Going strong. 4,400 in the circuit. That's not bad. I mean, the most important question is whatever you do in the game, do you enjoy what you're currently doing? Then you're doing the best thing you can be. That's it, man. No matter the levels you fight and all that. As long as you enjoying what you're doing in the game. Oh god, it's just so many bubbles. Circuit degrees are OP? Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. I like the concept of being able to take all those really, really low tier weapons and just, you don't even have any builds for it. You don't even have the damn thing and such. And it's like being able to just manhandle things with a weapon from like 12 years ago that just came out and is still considered one of the worst weapons in the game. Okay, we need 600 for that. I'll upgrade this to that. And to be fair, let's stop with this round here. Let's just kind of speed it up. There we go. Okay, I want to sell all of these. And then replace them different ones. Just never put them on weapons. You only have a few incarnate. Any reason behind that? Just been lazy, or you just have them just to have them and you really don't care past that? There we go. How's my day going? It's going alright. Getting some balloons done. Getting some balloons done. It's a day of resting my hand. But I'm gonna fall asleep if I don't do it, if I'm just standing here staring at nothing. So. We are playing balloons while I do this. So if you're wondering how good is the build, the build is good enough to be over 20 hours into a survival and be playing balloons. Not completely AFK, as you could see. I mean, it's nowhere near completely AFK. You're not going to be playing no COD Warzone or some Valorant or some shit. You're not going to be doing that, but you have like an idle-ish game or something like that. It's just... It's so good. It's so good. Ow. I moved my hand too fast there. Can I... There we go. Alright. I'm at the point to where I can't fully strip them. My specters aren't going to do enough damage, so I'm just going to have to do the 4 hits and then run back. A Magnane? I mean, unfortunately, I would have to say yes, even though it's not like I did that on purpose. Let's put it that way. I just haven't hit a skill, like the skill ceiling with her, where I feel like I'm not getting better with her. Like, I feel like every time I play the character, I get slightly better in some form or facet. I learn something more or something different. So... it's one of those things, like, when that stops happening, that's when I lose interest in a frame. It's why I don't really like to play Octavia, or even Saren, to be honest, because, like, I'm already there with them. I don't care. Like, I don't want to play something that I already know, like, the back of my hand. I want to I want to be playing things where I'm learning and I'm always trying to like figure out new things and all that, and I'm not just like, well, this is the same old boring stuff for the 800th time. It's probably what makes it so I can sit in one mission forever such an easy feat for me, if you will, is due to the fact that I'm always, if I'm in here doing this, I'm learning. I'm not just doing something I already know really well. Like Octavia was a bit of a different story, but I had a slightly different setup from what I usually do with Octavia, because I haven't played Octavia for with that outside of the 17-hour run that I did recently, 2 months ago. I hadn't played Octavia for like 5 years or something like that, so it was, it was nice to be able to interact with all the new systems in the game to see what she was capable of. That's where like some more theory crafting came in and enjoyment came with her, because it was like, well, I get to learn how to use the grimoire, we'll learn how to use, all these different things. I brought in like Redeemer with that one even, or no, it was a Vastalock. I brought in Vastalock for that to armor strip things. Like, I was doing different things with that as a whole, so it was actually really exciting for me. I used Probanos Cernos in order to have like a pull-in effect and everything, so that I could keep nullifiers away from the mallet and easier and all that. Like, it was a lot of like little intricate thought that went into that build. That's what made it a lot of fun for me. But if I was to have just gone on and in with the same thing, like Ignis Wraith and Zenistar with Atmos or Pox, like I would have been bored out of my mind doing that run with Octavia. I would have hated myself. Because I'm not going to make myself sit through and do something that I don't really enjoy at the end of the day. It's not going to put on a good show for everybody. If I'm not enjoying myself, y'all will be able to clearly see it. And you'll definitely then not want to watch, because it's not going to be somebody actually having a good time. So if I don't enjoy doing it, it's a bad show, and then it's bad for me, not just in the fact that I'm making myself do something I don't want to do, but also I'm making my viewers have to watch something that they don't even care to watch, because I'm just a sour piece of shit the whole time throughout it. Which is why I'm here doing the AFKing now, instead of trying to force myself to click the life out of things and all of that. So I'm not sitting here bitching about the fact that my hand hurts all the time. Having fun in Warframe? Having fun in Warframe and balloons. Okay? Having fun in both. Funsies. I got my idle game, we'll play in my idle game, you know what I mean? It's my half-idle game, we'll play my half-idle game is actually what I should say. Because neither of them are fully, like, automated, so... So Octavia with melee influence and Zoros, he was falling asleep, I could see that. No, 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 no. Oh, look at that, just in time. It was without those heat stacks, that was kind of painful. It's doable though. Oh, that's doable. It's not a big deal. let's see. I think that is everything down, so we just need to save up the 600k now over here. Once we do that, we'll be good. I could place some ships down here to get some more income. Is my Zenny Star back? Yeah, it is. There we go. Okay. Let's just make an income row, why don't we? Ow, ow, come on. Please. No, no. Yeah. You teach him a lesson. Can I fit one here? Just one more? No? Okay. Alright. Now we do that. That. Okay, I'm gonna level up those other ones in a little. Those other levels there. I'm just gonna let my hand rest for a moment. Should just have a bunch of AHK scripts going for all those levelings. Just for each one. Got it? Yeah, we got the viral going. Okay. Let's level up some of these. Let's hide that so that I can make this easier on my life. I think that's everybody. I don't care. It's enough. It's enough. Now we just kind of let the income roll in until we hit 600k. I probably will go a little over. I'll probably go closer to 800k, maybe. Yeah, around 800. This way, anything that I do consume, I will be able to replace when it comes to the Sun Temple. Okay. Oh yeah, 312. Okay, still sit back and chill. Did someone with a short attention span ask for Balloons gameplay? No, my hand's shot today, so in order to be able to stay awake while doing this strat here, I'm playing Balloons at the same time. It's a lot less work on my hands, and I have no choice, because I have, you know, we all know Warframe's not the most stable of games, so it's not like it's gonna, you know, hold for 20, 30 fucking days, you know what I mean? Like, be realistic with it, you know? Because this is all I'm doing here. Yeah. I'm being smart. I'm not trying to destroy my hands. I know later on I'm going to have to be actually really actively playing because the acolytes are going to get so hard to kill. But I need to let my... You know, I did 4 days of just going absolutely crazy on my hands, essentially. They need a rest. So, just going to be smart about it. I brought this part of my kit for that reason. I just didn't expect it to go to this full magnitude. I kind of expected to be using it for maybe an hour or so, but not like for an entire damn stream or over like days like we're looking at now. So, yeah. That was mainly due to the fact that I thought I was going to get a 12 times multiplier, so my damage was calculated to the point to where I'd pretty much always be one-shotting everything, and that's what I thought I was going to be doing. That rather changed once we humbled ourselves and did the mathematical equation as to the situation. This magnitude, exactly. Exactly, man. What that is me working very hard on my quality settings. That's what that is, man. I've spent many years, and I've been trying to make a video of it for, like, current running patch, but every time I go to try to do that, I get suspended before I get a chance to make that video, so that y'all have my fucking settings, but... and everything that I do to help with performance and all that. But yeah, no, it's actually fairly normal for me to be able to run the game for around 10 days before it starts becoming unstable. That's the normal for me, is I have like 10 days. After 10 days, things start to get like really wonky. But I even have like weather requirements and all that, man. Like, it's crazy. You have to have snow around or really cold weather and everything. Like, we had snow 2 days before the run, and then today we had snow again. And I think it may snow into tomorrow. I have to double check, but yeah. So it helps keep temperatures way down, everything nice and cool. Like, it's the lengths that I go to for these runs aren't actually too normal. I'm like watching weather forecasts and shit like that and everything. What was divine intervention was the fact that all of this weather lined up at the exact time that my account became unsuspended. That I needed everything that I needed at that exact same time. That's a rarity right there. That's something that's never happened. I've always had some level of planning for it in that regard, at least looking up weather. As for like getting the inspiration, like, oh, I'm gonna go do this, it's just I wake up one day and I'm like, oh, we're gonna get this world record. Let's start training. Let's start training. And then I tell my girlfriend, and then she looks at me, and then we have a serious conversation about how long it's gonna take. And then we see where the conversation ends at that point. It'll either be yeah, you can go ahead and do it, or you know you're being stupid, right? And that's just not reasonable. Yeah. Kind of like me wanting to do like a 300-400 hour survival. I mean, I didn't think about doing that at one time. I mean, like, I didn't, you know, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it did. The thing just got absolutely manhandled. It couldn't do it. It couldn't do it. Let's see if I can't spawn him over here instead. See if it'll work better here. They're really squishy though. Most specters are stupidly squishy. So it's kind of a normal thing at the end of the day. Specters be squishy. What's up, Raphael? 400 hours, absolute madness, do it? My girl would probably kick my ass. She may be little, man, but I don't know. She's feisty. Hello? Ah, there you go. Yeah, I'm starting to already need the stacks, as y'all can see. Like, it is... maybe I gotta mag bubble it. Maybe I mag bubble. Maybe that'll do it. we go. Get some energy back. Alright. Summon the true sun god thing. Bobber. There you go. Look at you. There we go. And we got the dark guy. Can someone crash course me in what's happening? I definitely cannot understand. What's happening on the left above the hand cam? Well, I'll be doing a full loadout guide video explaining everything in my build from every aspect that I use when I'm done with the run. That is Balloon's TD6 up here. Because I'm running like I am right now, my carpal tunnel and everything is just acting up really bad, and my hands are destroyed. So I can't really be doing all the clicking that I was doing in the past 4 streams that I've been doing. So in order to still get time going and all of that, I am keeping myself awake by playing balloons while doing this in Warframe. Because I tried to do just this last night in Warframe, and I kind of fell asleep almost a few times. I did. I won't lie. I did fall asleep a few times. Also, why do I use a hand cam? In the pinned comment is my series of dealing with DE tech support and their mods and everything, and by the time you finish that, you'll have a good idea of why why I'm doing this, unfortunately. Because I don't want to be doing this. I don't want the hand cam. I want to use the macros I'm allowed to use, but DE thinks I'm a bot. They think I'm a bot. So I am here to prove that I am not a bot. I would usually never load up balloons and be just sitting here AFKing, like... I wouldn't usually play like this, but this company wants to call me a bot. I will show them what their game is and how their CSRs, their customer service representatives, need to understand what the developers created within the game. And if they don't want to understand, well, they'll have clear, present proof of what I did not create, but the actual developers of the game did. That's where we're at. That is where we're at. It really is, man. It really is. It really is. Accuse me of botting. I've been playing this game for fucking almost 7 years now. And I've streamed every single pretty much moment of me playing this game between Twitch and YouTube. And they've known about me throughout all those years. I'm even blocked by Rebecca on X/Twitter, whatever you want to know it as, for 5 years ago asking for change to unjust suspensions. Because this is how far this bullshit goes back. But they're threatening me now with a permaban. Does he have a mod drop chance booster by any chance? Does he have a mod drop chance booster? Call. You don't know? Oh, okay. Okay. I was all excited for a moment. As I say, if he had one, then, like, I don't know, Baker might be extracting. I'm just saying. Just saying. You'll check real quick? I can always check myself on Warframe Hub. Let's see. Stats. Here's the hub. Load up borrows inventory, please. There is... No, there isn't. There isn't any booster. Okay. No, it ain't there. You see a 3-day booster on the hub? You do see a... Oh, this is a resource booster. Okay, I was gonna say I didn't see the booster I was looking for though. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Baker, would you really have extracted for that? I'm not 100%. It only comes around like once a year. So not quite 100%, but there's definitely a chance that Baker would have done that. What is this random Roblox game? This is Balloons, TD6. What you mean? Phenomenal game. It's a good tower defense game, to be fair. It's actually a good tower defense game. I know the graphics are kind of kiddie, but it's a damn good game. I don't care about graphics that much. I care about a solid foundation for a video game. I don't care about graphics that much. Not Balloons, the other one? Oh, that's true. It's true. This is Warframe. It's fucking great. Oh my god, not Balloons. The other game. Oh no. Poor Warframe. Oh, that was good. I approve. I approve of that message. I definitely approve of that message. Oh boy, do I approve of that message. Alright, we'll get this guy leveled up here. I'd rather play a game that respects its players and accessibility needs. Bro, you know what's crazy is, like, I didn't even have to tell Balloons that I was disabled to be allowed to use scripts. All you gotta do is this. You email them and you say, I wish to have this account flagged for using modded/script play. And then you make a second account to go do all like unmodded and script like private play. So you want to do your multiplayer events and all of that, you create another account for it. And you have an account flagged for modded/script play. They won't do anything on you as long as you don't push yourself into multiplayer and abuse the system. And I think that's fucking beautiful. They actually understand how to do it. And all I had to do was open a ticket and ask. You know, that's the crazy part. I didn't even say I was a content creator. I was just a normal player in their eyes. And no, my username wasn't like the Baker TV YouTube, it was just the Baker. So I mean, unless like somehow they heard about like my no-name ass, which I highly doubt. I have 4K fucking subs, there's no way in hell anyone's gonna know about me outside of Warframe. Just saying. Due to a hotfix? No, they don't do that. They tell you to leave on your own accord. You just keep getting an error that you just keep getting the little warning thing that pops up over and over and over and over and over and over again. It used to actually be one of the things that I would look for when I was going for a world record run back in the day. Anytime I'd do a long run, if I didn't get a hotfix in the middle of it, I was actually mad. Because like I played back in the day when PC, console, and all that, nothing was like synergized for patches. So like PC would just be getting hotfixes all goddamn day. Oh, it'd just be hotfix, hotfix, hotfix. You just like they would just go forever, it would feel like. So no. Warframe doesn't boot you for that. If you were a PC player, then you know exactly what I'm talking about with the update-a-thon that always that would happen back in the day. PC was always getting updates. All these little tiny small hot fixes, then they would put everything together for the console ones because they had to pay more money for it. So we were beta testers for everything back in the day. Oh. There we go. Just gotta bubble them. Okay, what else are we putting down here? Let's see. Let's put some of these guys down. They're always a good option. I am going to want 2 ships down. We don't need the income ships for this one. I'll make these the other 2 so we can start working on the Paragon for it. We did bottom, so this one we'll do here. And I think I'm gonna actually vendor this one. And then I'm gonna redo him down here. Yeah, you don't miss it, nor do I, man. Nor do I. Warframe's done an immense amount of good with this game over the years, as well as they have done immense amounts of bad. But I would like to think, in my opinion at least, the overall is that they've done a better job with the game than a worse job, except for a few select things. I like the concept of Incarnate, I just don't like the activation of some of them. But I love the concept of Incarnate. It's a different type of Prime, you know what I mean? It's a different concept of Prime, kind of like the Kuva and Tenet weapons. And I really like that. I like the modular ability that they're starting to branch into, like extra modular ability with like the different little extra traits that you can give the weapons and all of that. I thought that was like all really, really cool little systems to put into the game. There's a lot of potential behind that system, and I do hope to see them do some type of capitalization on it. The only thing I don't like about the system is how you obtain it. Having it on a weekly cooldown and having a weekly rotation and only not being able to select what you want is, to me, doesn't feel like Warframe. I don't know. It doesn't feel like Warframe. Like an entire week cooldown, essentially, and you don't get anything you want and you gotta wait for a particular week. That just doesn't sound like Warframe. It doesn't sound like how Warframe works. So... I want to check my stats. Hold up. Give me an hour. Actually, that would be an awesome review to do. You could tell me how many corrupted kills I have, so I can figure out how many kills I actually get on this. There you go. There's my profile. Because it shouldn't be updated if you view it. And you may ask, why don't I bring up my profile? It can crash the game in mid-mission, so... The longer you're in a mission and you pull up your profile, the higher the possibility is. So I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't know exactly why it says that. Or it does that. I would, but I'd rather wait until the end so I don't have to waste any more time than I've wasted over the past few days, because I'm well off pace right now. One of those things, if I do it for one person, I gotta start doing it for everybody, and then all of a sudden I've like... My last run that I did, my 95.5 hour run, just showing people loot, my run was extended by about 7 hours. Just showing people loot, from 41 hours up to 95.5 hours. Added 7 hours. It's fucking insane. Yeah. So otherwise I would, man, I would. I really would. You'll have to wait till the end to see. And I would show you a tab, but as you can see, my tab, it's shoot. And you may ask why. Book. Oh my god, this guy comes in with book. We're not doing book, we're doing Zenny Star. Oh, I do have the book equipped, yeah. So are you talking Grimoire? Or are you talking me to put a... Yeah, I thought it was the book macro. Alright, I thought it was book macro. I thought he was getting that book macro there, sir. I thought he was getting at the book macro. It was correct. I was correct. Fucking trolls. I love you, trolls. You guys are great. Book. This guy comes in book. I don't know what book means. Wait, did someone say book macro? Did someone say book macro? Did I miss that? Hold on, did someone honestly say book macro? Oh my god, did I miss it? No one said book macro. Are you talking book as the grimoire or this thing? Or are you talking book as in like the old book macro where you just place a book on your keyboard on a key and it keeps holding it down for you? Frost said don't use book. Yeah, you don't use book. You get banned for book. If you put a book on your... If you use a book as a macro, it will get you banned. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. If you use a book as a macro, it can get you banned from Warframe. Yeah, no, it's real. It's real. It's real. Yeah. 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 You may ask, how do we know that? It's because it's happened to a content creator who showed it as a meme, and he got banned. Yeah. No, it's real. It's real stuff that happens. Like book macros, yeah, no, all that stuff is... DE gets real about that. They don't want you using the book as a macro. They want you to use the book to read. Now, but what if you opened the book to read and you placed it and it hit the right keys to make everything happen, and then you read? You know what I mean? Like, we could do that. We could do that. Yeah, they even banned a guy for the opening your chat while doing melee to keep yourself auto-meleeing. There used to be, I don't know if there is a bug in the game still. They call it a bug at least, and it was an exploit in their eyes, even though it's been in the game longer than a damn decade. With other features in the game, I'm not gonna tell you which ones. You good luck. Yeah, you go figure it out yourself. It ain't hard. I ain't getting banned. And they still haven't fixed those ones either. It's like they just don't even understand their game. Is using a book a macro? Reading rainbow. Who would ever thought you'd get banned for the reading rainbow? You know what I mean? And straight up reading rainbow right all the way to a 2035. Riding the rainbow straight to a 2035. Man, that is some reading rainbow right there. You'll have all the time you need in the world to read once you get 2035 anyways. It's not their problem, apparently, that they made their game nothing but spaghetti code. It's our problem as players. I don't understand it, man, either. It's our problem as players that they made a game full of spaghetti code. We have to deal with the inherent problems and punishment that comes with the failures of a company. Because we're curious players. Oh, man. Because we use our brain. God forbid. God forbid you use your brain. How many fingers am I holding up? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? How many fingers am I holding up? You know? If you get the reference, you get the reference. Oh, that's how it feels sometimes at this company, man. Fucking... oh, man. It's 1984 shit sometimes. Let me tell you. I'm gonna put a second one of these guys down here. These guys are fairly cheap, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop them all down like that. I like the top one. We'll do long darts with that one. I don't really like the second one of that one. It has an alt use on it. I don't want to deal with it right now. I'm not trying to use the other things too, anyways. It's a lab environment to learn how to code, I think. I wouldn't doubt it. They did create the engine. I mean, if you're creating the engine, you are learning. That's Warframe was created from the very engine that they made. So, like, this game is not. This engine really doesn't exist, or does not exist anywhere else. Maybe elements, of course, will, but the engine as a whole, this is DE's baby. This is DE's baby. It's one of the reasons why I have a lot of passion for this game, and I love the game like I do, and I fight for change in it, is because they created this fucking engine. It's amazing to me. Bros playing balloons and Warframe at the same time? Yeah. What? You ain't ever done this? At 22 plus hours in? You ever done this at 22 plus hours into a mission? Inspirational for real. Thanks for describing what you're seeing. Pretty much. Yeah. No problem though. Is that I will have a full loadout guide on this build here when I am actually done with the run, so. Only a bot could play 2 games at once. Meanwhile. Oh look, we got a reason to play the game. Whoa! Here he comes. Hello, Reason. Alright, let's play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aha, 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 aha. There we go. See? Look at that. Tell me I'm not playing the game. Alright. Not Garuda. Korra. If you can figure it out, you can figure it out. I ain't gonna tell you too much. Anything that's not noticeable, like on screen, I won't tell you. Let's put it that way. Anything that's not noticeable on screen. The details that I give away are very clearly present. All good, all good. You could try to figure out the build if you want. I just ain't gonna give you too many hints. If I give you a hint, that means it was clearly on the screen and you're just missing it. That should be pretty obvious there. Would you tell us if we're right? No. You get the same answer either way, more or less. You wait till the build video. You're not wrong, though. I do have augments. Not wrong. The one augment I'll tell you I don't have is Fracturing Crush, because as far as I know, it still crashes the game. That's the one thing I will give you, and that's because I don't want you crashing your game, trying to figure stuff out. So if you crash while using Fracturing Crush, that's why. If you don't while using it, please come back and let me know. because I actually, like, I won't extract, but I was originally going to use a fracture and crush build, but I wasn't able to because I kept crashing. So I really would have liked to instead of what I'm running right now. It's okay though. It's okay. And I gotta give y'all a reason to watch my build video. You know what I mean? I mean, like, we need those views on that video, you know? You know? We gotta get them views. Gotta get them views. Oh, there we go. There goes the reason to play the game. Oh, there he goes. Goodbye, reason to play the game. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Goodbye. I'll miss you, reason to play the game. I'll miss you. And you needed to see it for yourself? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, we are. We're 22 hours in. We're playing balloons. We're waiting to get enough money to be able to cap out on doing the Paragon for the boat or for the ships right now. We're at 181. You'll find out in the video. Oh, and as for Spectres, it doesn't matter which rank you have. I have 600 Spectres with me. All the same kit. Good day so far? I'm not in a lot of... I'm in a manageable amount of pain, so I'm happy about that. And that's why I'm doing this strat here and everything, so that I can stay awake enough to do this. Otherwise, I'd just be sleeping. So, playing balloons at the same time while doing this. Getting some hours in. Warframe's not the most stable of games, so I only have, you know, so many days before things start to go bad innately. You use really unpopular ones? Yeah, I generally like to do that. I generally like to do that. I can stay some days after the update and be fine. But realistically, what I have is 10 days before the game starts becoming unstable. That's been my cutoff point for my testing so far, has been like habitually 10 days. Anything past 10 days is just a crapshoot, and you really don't plan for that to be reasonable. Today? I don't really know. I'm going to be trying to make up for a lot of time since I'm going to be doing this most of the day. Or doing this the whole day. I won't be destroying my hands as much, so I should be able to get more time in and start making up for the lost time that I have over just the days of playing in general without without actually with actually just spamming the life out of my damn sniper rifle. So I got a lot of hours to make up on. I'm about halfway to where I should be right now. So if I can get that made up and then go ahead of time a bit within the next few days, then I'll be able to have my shorter streams going back and actually, like, actively playing again for the end parts of everything. That's pretty much the hope right there, is what we're looking at. So that we can still get everything done in a timely fashion. Sounds good, Frost. You take care. Thank you for stopping by. I think we needed 3 million for the boat. I think that was what it was. It was like 3.2 million or something like that. Go. Go loot again. It should bring, yeah, I was gonna say that should bring me back up to 100. And throw that out. I don't know why I did that. I wanted to do this here. Oh, I didn't do this? Was there anyone else I missed with that? Oh, you too. Okay, my bad. Okay, looks like we are in between. Okay, good. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to take a break here. Get some meds in me and all that. We're not going to do hour breaks for this. We're going to do half hour, and we'll see how that goes. So that will be the goal there. That's what we're going to hope, is that works. I've always done 30, so I hope that I'll be able to do that. And it'll really help make up for a lot of lost time. A lot of lost time. A whole lot. The one thing we will do here is we're going to go ahead and save that one up. And I am going to get my leveling script up so I don't have to pay attention to this whole situation. Oh, good, I can get that finally. Yeah. And I am going to let my leveling script run while I am AFK. But definitely be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Give the video a thumbs up. Check out the description down below for links to my workout/motivational quote channel, my Twitter/X account, my girlfriend's link tree with all of her social medias, and if you've been enjoying the music, there's a link to the relax movement down there as well. So definitely be sure to check all those out while I'm AFK, and as always, I cannot thank you enough for those of you that do stay around and have stayed around. And oh, I don't have auto start on here. We'll see you all when I do come back. Let me just go ahead and restart this one. I screwed myself over by not turning that on. This is a very basic script that I wrote. Very, very, very basic. About as basic as they come. Anyways, we'll see you all when I come back. Alright everybody, I am back. I do want to thank y'all that did stay around for the break. Let's pause that up. This back up. Oh, it helps if I change scenes. My bad. Absolutely winning. There we go. You gonna play Warframe? Yeah, I'll give it a shot. They said it's supposed to be slower paced intentionally than Warframe, so you know, there's some confidence there for me at least. It won't fry my hands, hopefully. Oh wait, go this way. Oh, the BRB thing. Whoopsie. My bad. Oh, okay, there we go. My bad. Oh, we got a big boy coming in. Him? Oh no. We're saving to 3.2 over on balloons right now. The second I opened it, I am back. That's always some good timing right there. Thank you, Elliot. Alright, around 190. For anyone that can't see because it's too small for the balloons, we're at 190 for it. Anyone curious? Not too high. Not too high. We just chilling on it though. This will be my first run with double monkey money, so we'll see what I can do with it. Low 300s, I want to say was my highest, or something like that. 290, I don't know. Somewhere around there. That's been all without double monkey money. And we still have like 40 levels to go before I have everything unlocked for monkey knowledge. Is your hand holding up so far? This is how it's holding up, is this is at the point we're at right now. We're doing this. My hand's shot, homie. My hand is shot. So, in order to keep myself from falling asleep, I'm playing balloons while I do this so that I can keep time going, because realistically I only have like 10 days until the game becomes too unstable to be reliable. And that's all I have really, so I have to plan for that. So whether I feel good enough to play or not isn't part of the issue there. I gotta play, and that's why I had this whole part of the loadout completely organized, was that so when that happened, I was able to without any stress. I don't have to push myself, like, hurting my hand and everything. I can play the game within reason and not have myself in astronomical amounts of pain, or just playing for 20 minutes and taking an hour break. Because I ain't gonna make my hands worse for this. I ain't gonna do that. But thankfully I understand the game. And how mechanics work in the game. So... yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Last night I was trying to loot while my hands were really bad. After actually playing for the whole day, and I was trying to do this when I should have just quit for the night and then came back the next day and tried this. But, yeah, I ended up dying trying to loot. My reaction time had gone to such shit that I couldn't even react to anything. So... what are you gonna do? Sometimes you fail. But yeah, I died trying to loot. Essentially, that electric proc right there is what killed me. That's what killed me. I didn't respond to it fast enough, and I died from it. Today should be a lot easier on my hands, though. We should be able to get some time made up. Because we are very, very far behind my necessary pace. Which I expected to be, so, I mean, it's whatever at the end of the day there. Oh, why am I doing that? There we go. I guess we can go ham. We're getting pretty close to that 3.2 mil. Getting pretty close. That's the intention. Well, the unstacked? I mean, now that I know I'm not getting to it 12 times, I kind of just... we'll see how things go as a whole, but it should be fine. As long as I have like a 5 to 5.5 times. The goal is to have my hands good by the time like the 10k happens, like, or at least like 20 hours before it happens, so I have time to get all that shot combo back up at least, or at least get myself to like a 6 times or so that there's going to be a better situation about it. That's the current goal. I take the moments where I don't need to be doing as much to my advantage to rest my hands, and then when I need to switch back to it because there's no other option, then I'll go ahead and do that. This just gives me a better opportunity to be able to do so. There we go. Come on. Oh, my hands are so bad today. Alright, there we go. This is bottom. And then we got you for top. Oh, actually. I'm being stupid. This guy gets vendored here. And then I'm being stupid. This becomes this one. Like that. There we go. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. I'm not trying to hurt myself to prove a point to DE. My hands aren't worth proving a point to some stupid company. It is nowhere worth my life, because that's what my hands are at the end of the day. I lose them, I lose a very large portion of my life. So it limits me on working out, it limits me on gaming, like there's so much of my life. It's not worth that. It's not worth that. Is it X? X for these. Okay, cool. D doesn't want to understand what 3,000 hours of a character looks like, but they're gonna understand it. They're gonna understand it. Like, this is what 3,000 hours of a Warframe looks like. I'm so sorry. I have not. I'm so sorry. Your development team made a frame so complex that after 3,000 hours, I still don't even feel like I'm there with it. I'm so sorry, D. I don't know. I guess I get that's wrong of me. That's wrong of me. How dare you? How dare you? I don't like that X. It's not that comfortable. Okay. We'll just do the top 2 ranks first. Let's start 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. As you can see, they're dying relatively quick. That's no mag bubble, by the way. There is no mag bubble on that for the increased damage. And the looping of projectiles. So, as you can see, we have a good while to go before any of that, you know, that I talked about kicks in. Of the whole situation. What else can you really do, you know what I mean? There's not much I can do about it at the end of the day. Without turning into a horrible... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Without turning into a horrible person. I'll put it that way. So, yeah. I guess I did need that anyways. We need that. And then we can take, what, this one right here? That. This one here, we can do like this. Yeah. Some things in life you either can laugh about it or let it destroy you. It's up to you. It is up to you. Okay. Exactly. Why not at least laugh? You never know what glorious thought processes can come from the fact that you're not letting yourself get drowned in negativity. You know? It's one of those things. You never know what glorious thought process you can conjure up just off of actually having a more positive mindset to the situation. Just saying, well, this sucks, but how can we make it slightly less suck? Without just giving up and being a bitch. You know what I mean? But I'm really just never one for that. Like I said, if DE perma-bans me, it's a different story. I'm not gonna sit here and make like 100 fucking accounts. More reasonable than that. It's just not right to do in general, to be honest. It's better for me just to go figure out where else to grow, say that this was my moment in time with this game, I got to enjoy it, and I go move on to something else. Which one of these... Who did I... We got you, we got you. We don't have that one unlocked yet, so let's get some of those those things down there. And get some kills on them. Alright, what is the key binding for those? Lucky Aces is V. That. And we'll do this one like that. There's V. Do second tier. Oh. There we go. Couldn't find my mouse for a second there. Game's too hard, barely enough time to play. I know, man. I get like a few seconds in the game. I get a few seconds in the game, if that. There we go. Those up. This way they can start farming kills, because we still don't have that Paragon unlocked. Then the run. I'm not gonna say no. Okay, we're working on that one. We have this one? Okay, we have that one. Oh, hold on, I got an acolyte. Okay. So we were looking through these. We got that one. We need the ninja monkey as well. So what is that key binding? Is D? I think we already had one down. So we need to put some more down then. Takes 8 seconds to kill, so scary, I know, right? Didn't even use magnetize on it. Didn't even use magnetize. Okay, so it was D. We had the bottom one, I remember that. So I'm gonna grab the top, or the middle, and then I'll grab him for the top one. We'll do that for knockback. I mean, to be honest, in Warframe, 8 seconds is a really long time to kill something. That's a really long time. That's like a boss battle, almost. Are we fighting an Eidolon? Oh, man. Alright, and so we got those. Did you have one? No. Quit doing that, you stupid ass. We have that unlocked. Okay. Alright. So we have everybody unlocked then. Or at least we have all those down. Now we'll get the other guy, we'll get all of our we'll get all the monkeys down for all the ones that have paragons right now. So they can start stacking up kills. So we got you done. Got that. This one. Cancel. Okay. Go. Seems crazy to most people. Yeah. Well, especially if you consider that that mob in the level 3000s was harder to kill than these level cap mobs at 1000. So it's 3 times harder to kill than these things in front of me. That's what also a lot of people don't understand about Acolyte scaling. Is by only level 1000, they're harder to kill than these guys here. Got him down. Did you have one? No, okay. I thought so. You had one. You had one, though. I believe we already had one down, didn't we? Let me go with you first. I really shouldn't. I really need to look up the key bindings and not do that. Let's do you next. Okay, so we do have all three down then. Okay. Alright, so that is everybody with a paragon down. Go. Okay, I'm missing middle tier here. Actually. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Middle tier there. And do we have... I think we had one we had to do here. Like that. I think we had to do middle... No, this is the wrong one. I had to do W. There we go, boomerangs. The boomerang was middle tier. We hadn't done. Yeah, there we go. Okay. How do acolytes scale compared to Demolist? Besides faction damage? Well, they become innately harder than Demolist because you can't go over 4 status stacks on them. So they're already innately harder than a Demolist, regardless of anything else there. But they do... I don't think they scale too much higher than them, but it's around the same, more or less, when you account for the natural damage mitigation for Demolist. Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. Let's do that guy next round here. I'm gonna do that. We have enough to do the Paragon for the monkey completely. Do we have enough kills on these? Oh, yeah, we do. We got like over 20 million kills on those damn things. Probably close to that, I should say. But we got over our 15, so we're fine. I think we need a 3.2. Maybe we should wait for the ship. Maybe we should wait for this one. This one was like 3.2 if I remember correctly. Let's go ahead and try and wait for that. Let's try and wait for that one. Let's try and get the more expensive ones done with. This way when the scaling starts to really happen in balloons, we'll be able to just mask it down the other ones a lot quicker. Would not work for survival. Not without having carpal tunnel, no. Or a macro. Not for at least how you would want to play Atlas, let's put it that way. You could make them survive and everything, but you're not going to be playing Atlas the way Atlas should be played. I would say subjectively, depending on how... It's all based on how good you are in movement. But you put enough hours and you'll be able to. It's just is not going to be comfortable. That's why I say it's like, without getting carpal tunnel, I don't find it to be possible. Because it's not even just spamming the punch that's going to do it. It's all the movement you have to do. There's a lot of jumping into 10-0, to do the mass pull-in of things, to dash where you need to dash, correctly and all that, to keep your spot, or keep your kills high, because you're not going to be camping with that. That is not a camping frame whatsoever. At least not in survival. You can camp with them in interception. That's a different story. He advocated using a macro? Are you serious? The guy literally legitimately said use a macro. Like those exact words? Why the hell can he promote using a macro and I can't use one? Why can't I just play the game? Like, what is this nonsense? I'm gonna have to find that. That's some nonsense. I'm not gonna call the guy out on him, but at the same time. He even showed using one in the video. That's wonderful. I like that. At least somebody said it that's popular in the space. He's probably the biggest Warframe content creator, so I'm happy to at least see that he did it. Like, I'm not mad at him whatsoever. That's why I said I will not call him out on it. But I'm very happy that he's doing that. I'm more mad at DE, that it's like, we're getting this bullshit over here. I'm a bot, by the way. If anyone didn't know, I'm a bot. Confirmation right there. You just saw a bot gameplay. Man, let me tell you. I'm a bot, apparently. You think you kicked DE's puppy? You would think so. That'd be the last thing I'd ever do, though. I love doggos. I love animals in general. I love animals. They deserve the damn world. They deserve the world, damn it. The whole world. Are we gonna fail here? We good? We good? We good? We good? We good? Yeah, we good. We good. We good. Okay, good. Alright, give me a second here. I am going to do all this stuff here on the Warframe. I need some unwilling participants, please. Thank you, unwilling participant. Truth. Truth right there, Bear. Oh, that's right. I was saving up for the 3.2 first, but we were getting kind of sketched there. mean, that was kind of sketch. Can I do this one? Wow, look at that range. That is some mighty range. We'll just do... Where are you? This one? This one. 747? Okay, that's good. 88. We should have put down some extra little guys there. We didn't have guys down. We should have done that. Oh well. 80's not bad. 80 isn't bad. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Loki's strong, he just doesn't get the opportunity to show it anymore. That's like what I was telling Nev, like he could be S tier in the game considerably, but his kit isn't actually really needed anymore, so it's just kind of a meh. But the reality is he still has some of the, like, one of the best kits in the game. One of the best kits in the game. It's just the game isn't designed for it anymore. You have to put yourself into the situation to make his kit make sense. Besides learning spies, he's like the best frame to learn spies on besides Ivara. I would consider him to be the frame you use after you learn him with Ivara. Because he's got a good stealth. He's got good speed. Come on. There we go. Let's do a second one. It's godly CC, but we're in a damage meta. I agree, Bear. Wukong is really good on Spy if you can get used to his cloud movement. I would agree on that, definitely. I never could, personally. That's probably why I never remember it. Or to say something about it. You feel guilty doing it? Just for the rest of that. This game's a power fantasy and this man's all feeling guilty. This man's feeling guilty in a power fantasy. It's different. Yeah, I could see that, Leah. I could see that. Yeah, yeah, that's the truth there. It's probably the most versatile frame in the game. Without even a question. Without even a question. I think we're gonna be placing down some more monkey things here. Get some more income coming in. Get some more farms down. One more? Yeah, do one more. Okay. Are we over here? Where's my mouse? Oh, here it is. Couldn't find my mouse. Sometimes I get used to the balloon icon too much, and I just start looking for the balloon's mouse icon. Oh my lord. That's how I died last night, for anyone curious. That right there is how I died last night. I was not awake enough to respond. Alright, let's... I want to get some more of these down because income is priority. And he just runs towards you with it. Look what I got! Look what I got! I'm a good boy! Oh, man. Yeah, definitely a bot. Yeah, yeah. It's impossible to die on mag. It includes sleeping. Yeah. Something like that. Something like that. Oh, there we go. That was a good crack. Oh. let's change this guy over here from first to strong. So he's always focusing on the strong. That's gonna make sense. He does the most damage. Well, for right now, it does the most damage. Eventually, my hero will. Because my hero's damage is actually mob percentage health based, so as everything scales, my hero's damage scales. Oh. Okay, that worked. I don't... Oh, game over? Shit. It's game over on that one. 240? Not terrible. Get some XP from it, that's what matters. We'll go back in here in a moment. Rip, yeah. I was focusing on the acolyte. And his finger does. Oh, so he says the same thing that I say. That's interesting. This is the same thing I say with my macros. I set them to the timer that's actually slower than my reaction time. I do it to my slowest reaction time. It's interesting to hear that he does the exact same thing I do. It's okay. If they do it, they do it. I'm chilling either way. I am chilling either way. Ain't nothing. Oh. I gotta lie, my hands are actually already starting to hurt a bit. I guess maybe I need those hour breaks. Huh. It was worth a shot at this rate. I don't think I've been playing for an hour already? 2 hours? I haven't been playing for even 100 minutes, so no. I only have 14:06. I've been playing for... close to an hour. Huh. Yeah, I guess I do need that hour break. You won't be able to say much after this run? I mean, they could just ban me and not say much anyways, so... Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. They don't have to say much if they don't want to. Oh, is it right? No, it isn't. Am I gonna share it with y'all? Of course I am. Always keep y'all updated upon the craziness. Yep. It's the reality. If they want to be shitty, they can be shitty if they want. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do. I'm not saying it's the correct thing to do or if it's the wisest decision for them to make, but they have the option there. And, well, historically, they have leaned towards that option. At the end of the day. Doesn't mean I won't still try to push for change and fight for change. But it does mean I'm realistic as to situations. It was like right on the edge of the bubble and nothing was getting, he wasn't getting hit by anything. That was really annoying. It wouldn't make a sound. And even if someone was there to hear it, it wouldn't make a sound. Oh, that's the truest statement ever right there. I'm gonna be honest. Alright, I don't know how long I've been playing already, but I'm gonna give myself on a break because my hand's really starting to bother me. And it's not so much my right hand, my left hand kind of is. Oh. Go ahead and do that. I'm gonna break them. I guess the hour breaks are here to stay. It's just, oh. I didn't know I needed that on my right hand. I didn't know I needed that. I didn't know I needed that. Oh my god. I did not know I needed that. Yeah, yeah. I learned pretty quickly to not feel bad about taking breaks with this one. I learned real quickly. Alright. I'm gonna take a break here. As always, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Give the video a thumbs up. Check out the description down below for links to my build video. Or my build, wow, I just went back in time there. I have links to my workhouse/motivational quote channel, my Twitter/X channel, also my girlfriend's link tree with all of her social medias, and of course, if you have been enjoying the music, there is a link for the Relax Movement down there. I have a lot of time in, like 300-ish hours, not too much, but yeah, a fair bit. I have like 300 hours. But yeah. I'll go ahead and see it all when I come back from the break. Give me a moment here to adjust this timer. Update. Okay. Alright. I'll see y'all when I come back. Oh, this map in particular? Yeah, I could see that. I just turned off my script here, so hold on here. I was gonna restart this thing. It's such a basic strip. If I screw up at any point throughout it, I have to immediately like restart the damn thing and reopen it. I didn't put much work into this though, if I were to be honest. Anyways, be right back. Alright, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and end off everybody. I am not really feeling too hot even after the break, so... Or being halfway done with it. So I'm just gonna be smart and end off now and say what I got done today is what I got done today. I do want to thank you all for coming around as always, and I do hope you all take care. Stay safe, stay humble, be open, and as always, never stop searching. Peace, everybody.